Hello, what fire signs? Let's get started. I've started this video like 3 times now, so now I'm already to the point of frustration where I'm just like, okay. Anyway, so we're going to do an answer the call spread. Now, the first energy for you, getting to the heart of the matter, right, is speaking your mind. Bringing in masculine, feminine energies into this alignment to be able to manifest, right? Because it's about learning how to be in the alignment of heart and ego, right? To be able to then step into this journey so we can manifest what it is that you are actually bringing down. Because in your spiritual response, you have initiation by fire. So this was all initiated by you, which makes sense why earth, air, fire, and water all had the towers, right? Because it was none of us were in the right energy to be able to go through this portal, to be able to bring in this moon cycle, where this is an important moon cycle for us to learn to manifest, right? So this is about, there's all this wisdom and knowledge coming into your third eye and your crown chakra, right? And here's your fires, passions, and desires. It's like learning to light this up and ground this energy to be able to manifest, right? Getting the wisdom and the knowledge, because it's coming through to you in 1111, right? Messages and numbers, right? Seeing signs, synchronicities, and omens, because again, in heart chakra, it was about speaking your mind, right? Getting heart and mind to work together to move this energy forward so we can manifest what it is that we are all trying to manifest as a collective, right? So it's allowing the emotions to then flow in this energy and bringing in all this information that's coming in, right? With stepping into the family of light, right? Learning how to bring in truth, clarity, balance, right? All in meditation. So I would pay attention to your dreams this week, especially after the portal opens, because then it's just going to be like all this energy, and that's what I'm having all that anxiety even myself for, because I'm obviously an earth sign, so I'm grounded and rooted into the frequencies that I feel, and I know it's been very overwhelming for me. So Spirit is telling you, you got to be able to listen to your ancestors, angels, and guides, right? Put yourself in meditation, which looks like what we're doing here because it's been initiated by fire. You guys are learning how to put yourself in this little bubble and bring in this information that's coming down from the cosmos, right? Learning how to see it through signs, synchronicities, omens, dreams, right? Everyday, your everyday energy in the 3D life, right? Because your intellectual response, what we're learning, thinking, communicating within our spiritual beliefs and or our spiritual practices, right, is learning how to, you have the devil energy here, right? Learning how to cut people, places, things that are toxic within our energy, right? Breaking the cycles, breaking the patterns, to be able to step into a new energy, which is exactly why it would be an intellectual response, right? Because that's why you initiated by fire, right? All this energy through putting yourself in meditation, because you want to speak your mind, right? You want to be in balance to be able to manifest what it is, this justice, this truth, this clarity, right? So within your emotional response, right, this is how are you being asked to respond emotionally within your feelings and or your relationships, right? And you have furred and feathered friends, right? Which very much goes along with your numbers, signs, synchronicities, the omens, right? All this information is coming down from spirit, right? This is an ego, which is the spiritual animal, right? Very quick, has a lot of information, very smart, very intelligent, right? Intellectual energy. So it's all coming down from the cosmos, right? Through the frequencies, through animals, signs, synchronicities, numbers, dreams, meditation, So that's exactly why getting to the heart of the matter, the emotional energy, was all about speaking your mind, right? Understanding the emotional response, right, to the signs, the patterns, the synchronicities, learning how to cut karmic energies, walk away in the Eight of Cups, people, places, and things that are toxic in our energy. And then that is what's going to help you with She of the Lotus, right? This is what's going to bring in all this information, the frequencies, down into your third eye and your crown, right? So you can bloom and blossom, right? So we can manifest what it is that you just initiated to be able to manifest with the fire signs, right? Because fire signs, I've been telling you this from the beginning, you lead the pack, right? You're bringing down all this information. You're very important to what it is that each one of us need to do, right? And so within that, this is your physical response. This is the actions that Spirit is telling you to take in order to reach your higher level self, right? To shine in your glory, right? Your being, your higher self, right? This is the movement that Spirit's been trying to get you into, which is the flower of life, which is why you have She of the Lotus, right? Again, this is allowing yourself to bloom and blossom in your heart chakra energy, She. So the flower of life is about divine creativity and manifestation, which is exactly what heart chakra energy is all about. Being able to get heart chakra, heart and masculine energies, ego, to work together so you can manifest because you're in balance. And seeing the signs, synchronicities, and the omens that are coming through, which is why you have fur and feathered friends coming through in signs, synchronicities, and omens, and numbers, dream realm, emotions, right? For what? So you can bring all your past life energies into one, right? Your divine feminine, divine masculine energies into one energy here, right? Which is the goddess of 10,000 names, right? It's about the high priestess energy, listening to your intuition, right? Listening to Spirit, getting the information that you've initiated, right? For the alignment to come in through signs, synchronicities, omens, meditations, the dream realm, right? Very active fire signs, which is going to do what? In your physical realm. Balance the scales of justice, right? It's all about balancing the turmoil of the soul to be able to manifest, which is why the heart of the matter is all about speaking your mind. Standing in your truth, delivering truth, clarity, justice, balance, right? Not only for yourself, but for the collectives. This is really deep. This is very intense for me, especially since I've had to do this video 3 times. What? So this is where we're going to start clarifying this energy, right? So we're going to start pulling some cards on the heart of the matter, right? Speaking your mind. What is it that fire signs are looking to step into, Spirit, with speaking their mind, right? What is it that fire signs are putting themselves in balance for to speak their mind? Two of fire, right? Lighting up the darkness, your creative fires, passions, and desires, right? Moving forward in this energy, which makes sense why it would be initiated by fire. The fire signs are initiating this, right? Looking out at the journey, not looking back, but looking forward and making the movement in the forward energy, right? So you can get the information that is required through the initiation by fire, the family of light, standing in your truth, speaking your mind, and getting the information from your ancestors, angels, and guides. So what is it that the fire signs have initiated? Well, we have the Knight of Air, messenger of air, right? The truth, which is why it's all about speaking your mind, right? You've initiated the truth with the 3 of air, which is the 3 of swords, right? You're walking in and trying, there it is, with masculine, feminine energies, getting out of heartbreak, really allowing that emotional energy to put you in alignment because you're looking, right? See, it's like you're reflecting this energy back to yourself, right? You're not speaking your truth on something, right? There's some kind of something that's coming in this heartbreak energy. And again, notice there's animals here, right? There's a bird here, there's a bird there, and there's a bird on her shoulder. So and here is the Knight of Swords technically coming in, right? And that's how I see it. It's like you're reflecting in your emotions on this heartbreak energy, because that's exactly what it is that we all needed. That's why we got Tower and Water. Makes sense too, because we all have to be in the alignment, right, of heart chakra energy to be able to manifest, which is what you've initiated. Your emotions, speaking your truth in heart chakra energy. Oh yeah, okay. All right. So what is this Three of Air energy? Heartbreak energy. It's for justice. See, balancing the scales of justice, which is exactly what you have here. And again, I'm going to remind you, fire signs, justice card doesn't come out. And look, it is, she's got the sword, and here is the flute, right? And here is this moon energy behind her, right? The abundance. See, and it's walking forward. That's why it's all about speaking your truth, speaking your mind, which is why it was initiated by air, because you had to see it and move in to see this heartbreak energy, to be able to get the justice, the balance, the truth, and the knowledge that you needed through signs, synchronicities, and omens to be able to step into your light, and you're getting it through meditation. So you actually initiated this for the collectives. See, because the fire signs are the seers of the void, right? You can see through people's auras, their mask, right? And so in order, you knew that all the collectives weren't where they needed to be, which is all of a sudden why we started getting tower after tower after tower after tower, because it was initiated by the fire signs to be able to pull us all into the alignment to be able to deliver the justice that was needed. So within your intellectual response, that's why you had the devil energy here, right? Cutting toxic energies, because you want truth and justice. You want to move forward, shining your light, because that's exactly how these cards play out when I have it down. You have the Two of Fire going into the Three of Swords and the Knight of Air, blocking it. See? So within speaking your mind, right? Here you are lighting up the darkness, right? Coming in so you can see the heartbreak energy. Then you're coming in this way, moving into the heartbreak energy to look at it. See, she's looking at it with that was a lot, right? And that's why you're lighting it up on this side, right? Because you have to light it up to be able to feel these emotions, to be able to see it. Which is why you're making the movement into it, to be able to get the justice, truth, and clarity in this energy of all your past lives coming in, right? Got it. Got it, Spirit. Got it. Got it. Okay. So then with the intellectual response, your mind, Spirit is saying, well, you got to cut a lot of toxic shit out of your energy, out of your timeline, right? So let's find out about this devil energy, Spirit. What do we need to know about this devil energy? What are we cutting? Well, in the devil energy, that's when you get truth and clarity, the Ace of Air, and then we have the Seven of Air, so you can see the deception, right? Seven of Swords is taking a look at it, right? Sitting down, getting it, again, through signs, synchronicities, omens. That's why you have furred and feathered friends. That's why you have numbers, your dream realm, right? It's all this deceptive energy that's coming in around you, which is why you want justice and truth and clarity. So here you are coming in, and again, sitting in it, sitting in the emotions and seeing it, which makes sense with why you initiated this to begin with. But you're also meditating in it, getting the information. Here comes the truth and the clarity in your third eye crown chakra. Okay. Wow, this is deep. Okay. Because it's coming in from your ancestors, angels, and guides when you're in meditation, your sleep realm, right? Your dreams, animals. That's how you're going to cut this toxic energy, is by coming in to look at all the Seven of Swords, the unstable bullshit that you've been dealing with, right? The deceptive energies, the people wearing a mask, right? You're coming straight into it, and you're going to sit in it to get truth and clarity so you can deliver justice, which is why it was initiated in your own energy. Because you needed to see it, to feel it, to heal it, to be able to release it, which there's your justice. Got it. So, let's find out about this Seven of Air energy, right? This deceptive energy that you're sitting in so you can see. Eight of Air. Wow, lots. See, speaking your mind, speaking your truth was getting to the heart of the matter. So there's lots of truth coming out of your face holes. I love it. So within your truth and clarity of cutting all this toxic energy, right, you have the Eight of Air in reverse, which is the Eight of Swords energy, right? No longer are you keeping yourself stagnant in this energy, right? It's not debilitating you anymore. Why? Because you initiated this tower, and you're coming in with truth and clarity and looking right at it. Right at it. So that way you're not, you're feeling it, and then you're healing it, and then you're releasing this energy because you know it's toxic. And you can't carry this energy into the next timeline. So within your emotional response, right, your furred and feathered friends, right, getting signs, synchronicities, and omens coming down from the cosmos, right, which is going to help you blossom, bloom, and grow in your energy. So we're going to clarify that. These signs, synchronicities, and omens from the furred and feathered friends and blooming, she of the lotus. Page of water, see, because now you're sitting, you're not drowning in your emotions. You looked at it, you delivered it, you initiated this heart chakra energy. You're opening and putting yourself in alignment, and here you are, right? Here you are, a mermaid, right? Blooming like the lotus, she of the lotus. See, there's a lotus flower here. It's about looking, see, she's looking down at the water, right? You're looking at it, which makes sense why you didn't keep yourself stagnant and stuck. You just kind of flew straight into this energy so you could see what it is that you've been carrying around, this toxic energy that's been around you in your energy, and started making cuts, because then that's what gives you that justice, right? That's what gives you new emotions, new energy. All right, Spirit, what do we have for Page of Water? Signs, synchronicities, omens, blooming, she of the lotus. What is it that we need to know in the emotions? Yeah, see, Eight of Fire in reverse. This is the Eight of Wands. You weren't making any movement. You stayed until you completed the cycle and put yourself in balance. See, the panda is in black and white with a little girl writing, right? So there is that, seeing it, speaking your mind, putting yourself in balance and grounding, right? Seeing in the void to be able to manifest, putting yourself in the alignment, lighting up that energy. Which makes sense, because now it's here's that anxiety that I've been feeling. It's like all of a sudden now everything after the portal is going to be in new emotions, new energy. You're not carrying this energy into these new beginnings, right? I love this. So let's find out about the flower of life, right? It's your creativity, your manifestation. So what is it that you are building and creating? Learning how to ground your energy and nurture yourself and give back to yourself with the Four of Earth. See, and it's like, and then when you're able to ground this energy, she is going like this, right? Then the earth is then, because you're nurturing yourself, which is healing the earth, right? Healing yourself in the collectives, that's why you got justice, and that's why you initiated it. Because it's allowing you to blossom and bloom in your energy. Why? Yeah, because you walked away with the Eight of Water. You walked away and turned your back on the things that were destructive, that were harming your energy. That's why you flew in with that Ace of Air energy into the Seven of Swords energy, right? Looking right at it, viewing it from a different perspective in heart chakra energy, which is why you knew to walk away and cut toxic behaviors and not carry it into that timeline, which is why you weren't making movement until you got yourself in balance, to be able to speak your mind, to be able to bloom in a new timeline, a different energy, to start being able to nurture and have compassion for yourself for the things that you've been carrying. Which is why it gives you, again, the scales of justice, balancing the scales of justice. All right, Spirit, what else do we need to know with the scales of balance here? Three of Fire, right? Moving in to this energy, right? Because that's how it looks to me. You're moving in to look at what it is that you're balancing, right? Here's truth and clarity, justice, knowledge, wisdom, right? So now here you're the helm, at the helm of your ship, right? Moving and sailing through your emotions so you can get justice and balance it out, not only for yourself but for the rest of the collectives, because then you're able to be in alignment. Yeah. That's beautiful. That's beautiful, because you're doing this all for justice, not only for yourself but for your family, right? To clear and break the karmic cycles, the destructive patterns, the judgments, right? What do we have after the Three of Fire, Spirit? Damn it. Yeah, see, Ten of Fire, it's like you said, see, you were the ones, that's exactly why you initiated it in your spiritual response, because you knew that Spirit, that this was going to be a deep emotional dive, right? So then you'd set everything on fire, right? And started over. There's that Tower, Ten of Earth. I'm not carrying these burdens into my future timeline because I won't be able to manifest properly or create in alignment what I need to be able to move this energy for myself and for the collectives to be able to get justice, because you have justice twice. All right, Spirit, after we drop the burdens, what do we need to know for the fire signs, please? Here you are listening to your intuition, your higher self, which makes sense because it would be a physical response. This is your physical response where you're physically moving into this energy, blowing it up, right? Absolutely throwing everything away to start over because you were listening to Spirit and your higher self, which is your physical action, your physical response, what you need to do in order to take action. Or to step into your higher self, right? Your higher self is telling you, you got to scrap it in and start all over. And you need to be in alignment of heart, feel the emotions, get the justice, and balance the scales of justice, not only for you, but for your ancestors as well as your family, to be able to step into the blessings, a new beginning. And Spirit has been sending you all this information through signs, synchronicities, omens, and dreams. Yeah, because see, Spirit is telling you, here it is, you're learning to balance and not juggle everything that's coming into your energy, because you just walked straight into it on all angles. It didn't matter. You just sailed straight into it, looked at the heartbreak in different eyes, right? And then you're ready to birth with the Empress energy, because you have now stepped in and have cleared out all the old karma, and you're ready to move forward with the Seven of Fire, right? Now you're ready to make that leap of faith and rebuild, which is why you initiated this to begin with. That's why fire signs delivered a tower, which is why Earth delivered a tower, air delivered a tower, and water delivered a tower, because we all needed to be in the proper alignment and have justice delivered. So, since this is all about seeing the signs, synchronicities, numbers, omens, right, in your energy, and you're just taking it full force, we are going to go with your wishcraft, because this is about being in alignment to manifest. All right, Spirit. One more. Or two. All right, so we have from tiny things, big things can grow. See, so from making the movement and going into this energy, you're able to grow. Put yourself in alignment, be in heart chakra energy. Send a letter to the universe. The world loves me. Then you have owl. My voice is heard in the world, which is why you initiated that tower, so you could go in and get to the deep dive, the emotions, the heartbreak energy, and fully deal with it. The lucky walk. I am generous and loving. So not only did you do this and get justice twice and balance the scales, but you delivered truth and clarity, which is exactly what we needed. Bake magic cookies. I can give good things to myself and others. See, you did everything for yourself and the collectives. This is freaking brave and beautiful and deep, and I love this so much for the fire signs, because that's exactly how I feel this energy. You didn't skimp at all. You were straight in it to win it this week, especially since the portal's opening and you want to be in alignment and you want truth, justice to prevail in your favor, right? Wow. So I would pay attention to your dreams, right? The signs, synchronicities, the omens that are coming through in your energy, numbers, look up angel numbers when they pop in, because again, that gives you a deeper meaning, a different outlook to be able to see with, okay? So much peace and so much love. I'll check in with this next week after the portal is open, but keep moving into this energy. See it with new eyes. It's all about creating, manifesting. And we want to rebuild. You have the Empress energy after you go through all this and ground it. Because then you're ready to take the leap. You're fully healed and ready and have faith. I love you guys. I'll see you next week.